C-Red Nation, we finally got that much-needed win we've been praying for. Appreciate y'all for tuning in and rocking with us for another Bulls post-game. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the page, man. We do talk Chicago sports weekly, realistically daily, but it sounds better when you say weekly. So make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Talking sports, Chicago sports like we talking Chicago sports, man, because we talking at how Chicago talk. So make sure you are getting tuned with us. Bulls finally come away with a dub. Good Lord, it feels like it's been so long since we've said that the Bulls come away with a dub. Yeah, what are your thoughts on the win tonight, man? What are your thoughts on how the Bulls played? Do you feel good about it, even though it's Stephon the Don entering the building, even
Yes,
though
sir.
it was a hard-fought win?
Yeah, a win is a win, even against teams. Here's the thing: I don't walk into any of these games against teams like Detroit's or those who are at the bottom of the conference and say, "Yeah, we should blow them out." I said we should win. What did we do? We won. At the time that we needed to make a run, we went on a 17-2 run. We did what we needed to do.
Yeah.
Right? Now, would it be more comfortable to have blown them out? Sure, it would. But those are professional players on the other end who play good ball. Cade is absolutely coming to his own. They're playing hard. They're getting coached a lot better as of late. They're gelling a little more. And so, no, they played hard. Our first time playing Detroit, we smacked them easy. It was a 20-point lead by half. Easy.
Not the first time. First couple times they played us tough. And then the game you went to, we blew
the game I went
out.
to, it was in December.
Yeah, but we played Detroit beginning of the season a couple times. The game you went to, it was that was the 133-87 game, wasn't it?
It was something like that. We definitely had a 40 ball on him at one point, and we was like, yeah, it's time to go to the car. Like it was an insane thing, but again, we won. And there's some things we could take away from it. I like the fact that it was a bounce back game for I was mentioned in the chat by Mr. Tickles as the most interesting name. But it was a bounce back game for him. He did
said,
well.
"Call me Mr. T." I said, "I don't know if that feels better. I'm not gonna lie to you."
All right, Mr. T. I like that a little better. But no, in all sincerity, Io played well. He competed. He was getting cooked most of the night, though. I ain't gonna lie, K was cooking him. But he still defended pretty well. He was still active. He still contributed on offense, man.
When you want to defend your guy, you just
he was getting cooked. He was getting cooked. There's no doubt about it. He was definitely getting cooked. But again, he bounced back on the offensive end. We saw that presence. He'd had a lot of steals too. In fact, let me pull up his stat line. DeMar got back into the 30-point club. So, I mean, he's 12 for 25. Got back over the 30-point mark after not having, 2-3 consecutive games of not doing that. So, I mean, it's a lot to take away from it. I mean, obviously, we're going to nitpick about ball rotation. We're going to nitpick about Vooch not taking as many shots late game. Zach not doing certain things. But a win is a win. And we move on to our next opponent Saturday with a dub. And, look at that. We got 2 games and 2 days in between for rest. It's a good thing.
Steph, what'd you see tonight that you like?
I like that we saw Vooch get going early. I would have liked to see him get the ball more. I like the fact that Zach got going when he needed to and did it very efficiently. DeMar was rolling tonight. The only thing that I didn't like, and I do want to bring this up because I know that the Bulls won, but when Vooch is rolling like that, because we talk a lot about when Vooch is rolling, keep feeding Vooch, get him going. I just want to see him dump the ball down low more. Yeah. I don't know if it's just because it's an adjustment because you went from Toronto when you just had Cal, you was on the Spurs, so it was really just you and Marcus, even though Marcus wasn't.
We got Billy at the podium real quick, really Steph.
But go ahead.
All right, let's go out to Billy Donovan at the podium. My mic sound okay?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, all right, cool. I plugged the dig back in. You see? Oh, here we go. Dang, they pinned that tweet. Couldn't even find that one. Here we go. I thought we was going. What we got here? Oh, there we go.
Gotta turn that volume up, Pat.
Hold on. Oh, my bad. Here it go. I got it going the wrong way.
We got to the free throw line, ourselves. We played downhill. We didn't foul. I thought our discipline was really, really good tonight, much better than it has been. But I also said, to you guys, you play these games against these teams that we've played coming out of, the All-Star break. You understand, the importance of those things because sometimes the margins are so small. It's a possession here, a free throw here, a missed block out here, turnover there. Those things after a period of time, they add up. And, you turn the ball over a couple times in transition, and you miss a couple blockouts, and before you're looking at halftime, you're saying, "Listen, we gave up maybe 20, 22 unanswered points of stuff that we have control over." And I thought we had a really good detail to the fouling in the fourth quarter.
Billy, you mentioned the desperation in the fourth quarter. Some of your guys have talked about not wanting to wait until the last minute to really turn it up. What do you think it'll take to get this team to really understand that and do it in 4 quarters?
I thought the leadership, going in there, we've been talking about it, but I thought the leadership by DeMar and by Zach, even Tristan, just in those timeouts about what they needed to do. And again, I do think, and I said this, I think, before the game, Detroit to me was a totally different team than the one we faced. And sometimes, you got to catch up to the speed of the game and the way they're playing. And, Bagley's obviously an addition. Olynyk didn't play last time. They had some guys out. Jeremy Grant didn't play. So, you're kind of getting a feel for some of these guys you hadn't seen maybe in a while. But we kind of caught up, I think, to the speed of the game. But there was no question, our ability to close and contain the basketball, in that first part of the game was challenging. And, for whatever reason, whether we got caught up to the game or there was, just we were just on point really, really well defensively. And that was good. And, I thought we started the game really well. I really liked the way we played on both ends of the floor to start. I thought once we, after that 6-minute mark, and some of it's probably, was on the rotation part of it, just because we felt like the medical guys with Vooch, his rotation got a little bit. So he was now in that second unit. The second unit was maybe a little bit off, but I didn't want to sit Vooch too long, playing him 6 minutes, then wait another 6 or 8 minutes to put him back in wouldn't have been good. So tried to save some of his minutes there in the second half. So that probably contributed to when we subbed in, those guys maybe not used to playing with one another. I thought that second unit, we kind of let the game get away a little bit, not too far, but we had a nice lead and we're playing really good basketball. And we gave up, I think, 3 straight threes in a row. And we kind of lost the lead. And then I thought, again, the fourth quarter, we played much better.
What was Vooch's restriction tonight?
The only restriction they had is they really didn't want him playing really more than 6 or 7 minutes at a time. And then basically resting, half that, 3.5 minutes of rest, and he could go back in. So that's kind of what the plan we had him on. And he was coming in at different times. Zach used to finishing quarters with him when DeMar comes off at 6, but now he's coming back and playing with DeMar. Zach's in there, with Tristan. Usually DeMar's in there with Tristan. So there was a little bit of stuff there. And I think that we were out of sorts a little bit. I'm making excuses for them. It's just, Vooch was able to go, and this is what we needed to do to play him. And, we had obviously to adjust to try to help him. And, I thought Vooch, considering the fact he didn't play this game, did a really nice job tonight.
And staying on the theme of rotations and desperation, DeMar has shown the ability to handle heavy minutes all season long, but it looked like he went back to a little bit earlier in that fourth quarter than he's been usual. He had a short breather of, I think, 8 and change to 6 and change.
Yeah, I do think that, like, DeMar understands, he understands the game at such a high level. And I don't mean to say this, that he rests, he doesn't, but he knows where I guess he uses his energy very wisely. He doesn't waste energy. He knows when and where he's got to be and how he's got to get there. And then certainly offensively, he plays, with a tempo and a pace to himself. I, without question, played him too many minutes, in that first half. I thought we were going okay, trying to close the half out. He came back in, I think, with maybe 2.5, 3 in that first quarter, and I kind of played him the rest of the way. But I wanted to get him a break coming down the stretch because it appeared the game was going to come down to the final minutes.
Hey, Billy, you've seen Cade Cunningham play twice now. I wonder how different he looked to you tonight versus maybe the first time you saw him play.
Yeah, I mean, I think that when we got him, he had, I don't know how many games under his belt. He's obviously I'm just going off of film and live. You know, a high IQ player, very smart. You know, shoots it well, can play in the paint, shifty. He's got good size once he gets in there to finish. So I mean, he's going to be a really good player. It was unfortunate, I think, probably for his development there early that he missed so much time, you know, with his ankle. But he's found probably his stride a little bit. And I think their team has found their stride. You know, I mean, they beat, you know, when they win 6 of the last 8, maybe, I think, or something like that. But I mean, and they played very good teams, you know, and they got some really, really good quality wins. So they've been playing well, and he was certainly a big catalyst to the way they were playing. And Bay was playing well, so was Jeremy. You know, they're getting a lot of contributions, but certainly at the point guard, when the ball's in that guy's hands like that, you know, I think that's always can contribute back to, you know, how much he's probably gotten better.
Just real quick on Vooch, you mentioned his minutes, but what did you think of his play overall? I mean, you guys were really feeding him in the post against obviously.
Yeah, I thought he was good. You know, I thought we missed him a little bit. You know, I do think, you know, in the fourth quarter with the way they were defending, we tried to just open up the floor a little bit with all the switching and tried to get some downhill penetration. But I thought, like I said, you know, Vooch got off to a really good start. And I think he was really, when the game started, like for us, he was really, I think he was 3 for 3 from the field when he came out. And, you know, I think DeMar was 3 for 3. So like we had a pretty good rhythm going. I thought Vooch played really well. Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Billy.
Yep, thank you.
That was Billy Donovan at the podium, Chicago Bulls head coach. Would you hear that kid that you liked, man? Would you hear that Billy said that you liked?
Real quick, I'm not gonna keep talking too much. I gotta look down on. That's all I'm saying.
That's a good recall on that one, Steph. I give you credit on that. Hey, good recall. On that one. It's a good recall. What'd you hear in there that Billy said that you liked, my boy?
He gave me a lot of reasons as to why Steph shouldn't be on the show. You know, if you ever see Steph no longer on the show, just know he got my vote to be voted off simply because he's a Heat fan.
Him off the island?
Hey, I made an executive decision. He had to go. No, I mean, he answered my question, and shout out to Baki as well for
kid. His job's secure because neither of us watch college basketball. This finna be his month to kill it.
Hey, listen, you got a whole month to shine, my boy, because guess what? Come playoff time, I am not listening to none of the Miami Heat stuff. Only thing I'm posting is Miami Heat losses. I'm not doing no wins. You make it to the next round, I'm like, they cheated for him. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and give you no credit, like at all. But back to what Billy said, because that's the most important thing right here. Because the Heat are getting cooked right now in horrible fashion. Put that score. Thank you, Chicago Garza. Boom. Put that up right there. Bam. There you go. Just want you to know what you're looking at right there. You may be looking down on us right now, but you're definitely gonna be looking up at us when you're on your back from getting blown out by them guys. Anyway.
Whoa.
Why did he say that? Don't know. But anyway, DeMar's at the podium. You want to give DeMar's words in? What was that? I don't know. DeMar's at the podium.
Why'd you go with that part?
Hey, listen.
Let's go.
He was rolling and actually lost it.
I'm still rolling. I didn't lose it. Hey, listen, it's only a pause moment if you make it a pause moment.
No.
Hey, listen, I'm secure in mine. Are you secure in yours?
Sluggish here and there.
You are a Heat fan. A lot goes down in South Beach.
Third quarter.
DeMar DeRozan at the podium, y'all.
We did.
Yeah, Billy was just talking about that desperation and mentioning some of the words in the huddles, you and Zach and Tristan kind of taking a leadership role. What was said that we couldn't see?
Hey, I got to pause it real quick. Are we really the hood TNT?
To be honest, yeah.
Hey, legitimately, I said, hey, can you break that down for me real quick? At no point did the breakdown come. We're the hood TNT.
Hey, no point did the breakdown come.
Let's keep it going to DeMar.
Hey, DeMar back at the
DeMar back at the
things that I can't repeat. You know, but it got everybody going where we needed to go, and you know, we got the W.
Yeah, and along those lines, I just had a feeling about the defense in the fourth quarter. It looked like you just went all of you guys to another level in terms of your activity, your intensity. Did you see that?
Yeah, we got to play like that. You know, we show spurts of doing it, but you know, we got to do it out the gate. We got to stop putting ourselves in a hole and, you know, working that much harder to get back in games and win games. You know, we show we could do it. We should do it out the gate.
Mark, you had a couple of shooting nights here lately. How much did you need a night like this, especially what you did in the fourth
My
quarter?
God, we can make so
Whether I
much
have an off
minutes.
night or on night, I feel the same to me. Meaning I don't let an off night bother me and get me down or make me second guess anything. My only issue be when I don't get to the free throw line. I think that's my biggest thing that I look at more than anything. I don't care if I have an off shooting night. It's always about me just being aggressive. And I go off my free throw attempts more than anything.
You all, not to get you in trouble or anything, but you all haven't been doing a good job of that lately as a team.
Right,
What have
yeah.
you been noticing?
Yeah, we just haven't been aggressive. Playing against other teams, we've been putting a lot of teams on the free throw line. Get them in rhythm, get them easy buckets, and we kind of been shying away from that. And one thing me and Zach talked about was being more aggressive, trying to get downhill, get to the free throw line, and it showed tonight.
Mark, 28 of your 36 in that second half. It's fair to say that with the importance of this one, you did take this personally.
Most definitely. I didn't want to lose another game. I don't care who we was playing tonight. That was just my mentality. Didn't want to lose another game. Going back home, have an opportunity to take care of home before we go out on the West Coast. So tonight was definitely important.
Mark, you've proven all season the ability to handle high minutes, and you played 41 again tonight. In that fourth quarter, Billy looked like he went back to you a little bit earlier for your last rotation.
I asked.
Okay.
I asked to go back early, so that was on me.
Yeah.
I just didn't want the game to get away no type of way. And like I said, at this point of the season, everything matters. I got to play 48. I'm willing to play 48 because everything matters. There's no time for rest. It's just crazy. We sitting here talking, but we got how many games left? Before 16 games. It's crazy even saying that. It seemed like we just started. So every one of these games, is definitely critical.
Well, y'all had 13 steals, so that's the first time you had double-digit steals since January 30th. Can you sense that when you're out there and how easy your offense comes when you guys get steals with reflections like that?
Yeah, that's when we at our best to be able to get out in transition. We kind of not good playing when we taking the ball out the basket. We got to understand our strength is when we get out in transition and forcing steals, give us the opportunity to be aggressive, get to the rim, and get to the free throw like we did tonight. And that's what it's all about.
Mark, Dwayne Casey said he's seen some of your game and Kate Cunningham. What did you think of his game?
I love him. I love it. I love his game. I'm definitely a fan. I told him after the game, I'm a big fan. I want to see him have a.
And Pat, that's good. That's good for hearing from DeMar. I think we got kind of redundant right there. I mean, he didn't say anything new, but then shout out to those beat writers for not really asking really good questions. With that being said, I kind of want to just take this moment. Maybe we can clip this up a little bit as well. Joe Cowley. Wanted to give you your moment because you absolutely needed it. For some odd reason,
Hey, now, real quick though, the top of off comment has been surpassed. Before we get into that,
hey, listen, you know what? That may be true, but this is how you pivot. So Joe Cowley, for some odd reason, has gone on this nice little rant, and I don't know if this was a way for him to stay relevant or not, but I'll just say this. The man looks like Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man in this little photo right here, and it's not really working well for him. I don't know who he is. I don't really quite care, but I'll say this. If he wants to sit there and throw whatever wallet he thinks he has and say, I'll take over that little show or whatever looks like this. If you could have, you would have, and you would have done it. And if you could have dominated the space, you would have. And the Locked On Bulls wouldn't have been a thing. If you could have, you should have, because maybe then you would be a little more relevant and it would be beneath you to talk or go back and forth with the new roster on Locked On Bulls. If you could have, you should have, but you didn't. So at this point, what are we talking about? What are you tweeting about? What are you getting at?
Hey man,
where do you get off at? Hey, listen, do me a favor. How about you worry about wearing more contacts so you're more aesthetically pleasing when it comes to these little rants that you're making? Because right now, I literally can tell that you spend most of your time behind a keyboard at night with no one at home. Who knows how many OnlyFans you're subscribed to the way you look? At this point, Who? Hey, listen. Sincerely, I mean, you have to have at least a budget of $1,000 to go there because you're not getting action anywhere else. And whatever action you are getting, I'm telling you right now, it's sympathy at this point. And someone got stuck in traffic because outside of this, it has absolutely. It's no reason in the world for you to come up with anything. Now, here's the thing. I am the person who would do this with you intellectually on wax, on Twitter, whatever like that. But I'm also the pull-up guy. So at this point, it is whatever you want to do. Now, I'm not on Locked On Bulls, but I'm not going to let you sit there and attack my co-host for no apparent reason. Like, there's no reason for you to sit there and be sending those shots. You got a problem with Hayes. Unfortunately, I haven't really met Hayes, but I got much respect and love for him. You know, if y'all got a personal beef, I don't know, but hey, listen, we exclude that from, but you keep your blows directed where they need to be, because this is not the war you really want. I don't care how big you are, how big you think you are. Like, no, that's not going to fly here, my boy. All right, so that's all I got to say about that. We're going to keep it moving.
Hey,
dog,
shout out my brother Gucci.
By the way, I'm going to help your subscriber count because if you were so big and so large and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you have more than 11,000 followers on Twitter. So I'm going to help you out and give you a +1. Your bum ass needs it. Anyway, that's it for me right now. I mean, at this point, I'm not going to do nothing but get myself in trouble at this point. So,
hey, I'm going to say,
boys.
Let's have a day, boys. I'm going to say this right now. I didn't know who Buddy was. I had no clue who he was. So, hey, if you got a little clout off of me, shout out to you, my boy.
Oh, man. By the way, Vooch absolutely had a better game than I thought he did. Vooch had 21 points. He was 8 of 11, 6 rebounds on limited minutes. If they were only playing him 6 to 7 minute stretches, man, good stuff to him. You know, maybe I misread that situation. Maybe I did, and I'm big enough to say that. You know, hopefully Joe Cowley is. You know, with a name like that, you really need to watch it, dog. You really need to watch it.
Hey, I'll tell you this right now.
Hey, listen, here's the fun thing. He writes stuff for the Sun Times, right? When's the last time you bought a Sun Times paper?
Hey, I've never read of Sun
Hey,
Times
Chet, when's the last time you all bought a Sun Times paper?
Hey,
listen,
right now,
there's 20-year-olds who have never even, they don't even know what a Sun Times paper is.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is what I was waiting for, because I was like, when kids see this, he's not going to be, he's going to fry some mugs out here.
There's literally moments where there's, like, I know grown people who've never picked up a Sun Times paper. So who's your audience? How are you relevant?
Hey, don't the Sun
you
Times...
You gotta be 50 at this point. If you're a resident writer for them, you gotta be old as dirt. What are we going at,
bro? Don't the Sun Times give papers away for free?
Dog, I had a free subscription to the Sun Times. I ain't opened up one. I was always a New York Times guy. I don't even live in New York. But anyway, I mean, you get the point here. You get the point here. What?
Hey,
what are we doing here?
He said 2001 was the last time he bought a Sun Times paper. Shout out to you, bro.
Hey, listen, are you happy that what were you writing during the times where Kobe Bryant was still picking up papers every time he was on the plane? What are we talking about here?
Hey, Kim G, I'm not scared to jump him. I just don't care. When I tell you, it's satisfying for me because basically I learned some things today about how I'm viewed in this sports talk world.
Pat, hold on. That's a fact. The last time they were relevant from a sports section, Michael Jordan was sitting there playing. He was in a freaking jersey. Guess what? I done grew up, had kids, and married before last time Michael Jordan picked up one of them papers. Stop playing with me, man.
For all the young folks in here that may not know, the Sun Times is a newspaper. For all the young people who don't know what a newspaper is, imagine this, but just the words.
Hey, listen. Hey, man. You want to know why I can give them attention? Because Pat doesn't have to do it. This is why you got people in your corner. I'm not on Locked On Bulls, and I'm not hating because I'm not. Pat's not responding, but he can't sit there and deny anything I'm saying. Heck, Cowley can't can't disagree with anything I'm saying. Sincerely, when was the last time you picked up a Chicago Sun-Times paper?
Hey, I was just laughing at Buddy.
Do they got an online subscription? When's the last time you clicked on it?
Hey, I was just laughing.
We are really the hood, TNT.
We the hood TNT at this point. We ain't broke down nothing from this game, man.
We the hood TNT.
I was just laughing because Buddy took the time to brag about his numbers.
It's 90 people in here. They're like, what the heck is going on? It's a lot of beef going on, apparently, because young people are trying to come up and do what they want to do and do something, make some wage.
Pete Kills on his what's the line from 8 Mile, bro? He was like,
no. Listen, I remain unimpressed. Didn't say anything wrong.
You think you're about to talk about me? I know everything you're about to say against me, but I know something about you.
This the thing. I don't have no disrespect for nobody to sit there and write for a newspaper. You know why? Because when people have asked me to write Bulls blogs, I refuse to do it because I don't want to write. I'm not a writer. So shout out to all the writers out there. It's not a disrespect, but I really didn't know.
85% of communication now has gone to a form of audio or visual. 85%. When's the last time you picked up a Sun-Times paper for his article? I tell you what, if he's a paid writer, and I don't take this as it is a respectable career. I'm gonna be honest with you because I do know some journalists. It is a respectable career, but I'm gonna tell you what, it's not one that's big enough for you to sit there and say, I'm gonna throw my wallet. You ain't got the coin. And I guarantee you, in less time, I can make more.
Hey,
I can guarantee you that.
Hey, this was the funny part. He was like, he hit me with the, please tell me you guys have day jobs. I was like, actually, I do this full time, and it works out pretty well. I'm not up to my third car yet, but I'm working on it. Like, hey, man, to each their own, dog. I ain't tripping one way or the other. It is what it is. They mad at. If they mad that we coming, guess what? You gonna be pissed off when we kick in the door. That's all I got to say about it, man. We got 87. We got 91 people in here that came to hear about the Bulls, not to hear about out-of-date people. Let's get into a little bit of this breakdown, man. Let's talk about these Bulls, man. And we got people on the phones as well. We're gonna be on here about 20 more minutes. Kid was holding that in, dog. Kid was holding that in.
I just pulled it up. I literally just pulled it up.
Oh, for real? I thought you had seen it earlier.
I saw a little bit, and I was like, oh, when AD mentioned it. But, like, outside of that, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever.
Shout out to him. Shout out to them, man. It is what it is. I respect all forms of media.
That's not the same guy that called Toronto a third world country, is it?
I don't know, but I'll say this. They pissed off the wrong people at the Contender because the Contender pulled up some stuff. And I was like,
no, sincerely, Joe Cowley is a columnist for the Chicago Sun-Times, and controversies in May 2004, this guy had the gall to sit there and call Toronto a third world country.
Oh, that is him? Oh, well, hey. He's struggling. I don't know. I saw that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I saw. I saw the reckless comments about some other people and stuff.
Got a whole bunch of post and deletes too, huh? Can't control yourself there, huh, Joe?
He definitely.
Listen, you got the right one today.
He definitely deleted some of the tweets that he sent to us. I ain't even gonna cap with you because I was.
Hey, Joe, got the right one today.
Hey, Chicago guys, that's a fact. Fam is a walking L. He is a walking L. L's were taken on his behalf. Hey, and
guarantee I'm gonna go ahead and post my pick in front of the Sun-Times. I bet you I pull up.
Hey,
I want to see what you say. It's not a threat. I just want to see what you say. I want you to see the same action. Y'all think I won't? Watch. I just want to see it. I want to see it.
Hey,
watch him post up. But we're working remotely now. But you work there, so I pulled up. Drop the Addy. I pull up. We can talk about it. I just want to know what you meant by that.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is I know how Ernie Johnson feels. Shout out to you, Ernie. Shout out to you, Ernie. I don't know how you deal with Shaq, Chuck, and Kenny all night. Hey, man, let's go to these phones. We got people that want to talk about.
I just realized what you just said. Screw you.
We didn't talk nothing.
Man, I ain't said a word. You know what I mean? I'm just like, all right. Let's go out to the 7.
That's a fact. It ain't bad as a main hustle, but it ain't enough for you to be trying to throw your wallet and say all the stuff that he was saying. Hey, listen, you right to say I don't take anything about what you said we good. That's all that. But just know the man made it seem like he was big balling out here. And listen, at his age, he should be. I wish I was almost 50 and broke.
This was a gangster. His middle name is Clarence.
I wish I was almost 50 and broke.
This guy's a gangster. His real name is Clarence. And
Clarence
still
had a
lives
real
among
good
both
marriage.
parents. And Clarence's parents have
Back to some actual. You know what? Thank you, Mr. T. You know what? We do need to win the rest of this. We need to get back to some of the Bulls things. Vooch played well. We got some people on the line. Please go to the calls. I mean,
we do not talk nothing all night.
Listen. It's good TV. I don't care what y'all talking about. Get some people going. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and just listen. I'm gonna go ahead and see myself out. I'm gonna go ahead and see myself out, dog. Hey, listen, it's been a lot. I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna just walk away. I'm gonna go get some water or something. That's what I'm gonna do. Y'all gonna take some calls.
Oh my God.
Hey, let's go out to the 773, man.
You knew it was coming, though.
I did. It's on me. I knew it was coming. What's good, my boy?
Well, all I know is y'all can't tell me to watch my language no more. After what he said, this dude went off. I just want to say, what? Who pissed P Kid off? That must have been some real pent up anger or something.
Hey, we moving past it, man. What'd you see tonight that you like, Shay?
Hey, it seems like P Kid or me and P Kid finally agreed on something, because I've been saying this ever since the season started. We need to get the ball into Vucevic. Now we got to him early, but when he has the matchup, you have to give it to. You got to give it to him. I don't know how many times I've said that. So many times. If Vucevic has the matchup, you got to give it to him. Now, Don't get me wrong, Zach and Tamar are the stars, but you got to get a ball to your big man, because we have something that a lot of teams don't have, an inside presence who can dominate offensively. Now, on the other hand, this does kind of piss me off a little bit, because this is one of them type of games where you need to be coming out beating this team by double digits. Now, don't get me wrong, I know they on a little bit of a hot streak, but at the end of the day, it's still the Detroit Pistons. You got to play a little bit better. And but other than that, I like the fact that we won, man. But I just really need to see more in terms of putting teams away early. And I know we could do it, because we've done it. We went on the 9-game winning streak with this exact team with no Lonzo, no Caruso, and no Patrick Williams. But I'm happy that Patrick Williams and Caruso are doing fully contact practice now. Now they can finally, get back and right on track. But hey, Saturday we can't fuck around now. Cleveland, and the way I see it, you need to get the ball into Nikola Vucevic, because Lauri Markkanen and Kevin Love, whoever's going to be playing the center spot, can't really guard him. Even Marvin Bagley. I know he's a rookie. I know he's doing pretty good in block shots, but at the end of the day, he's still a rookie.
Talk about Evan Mobley there, but I agree with you, man. I definitely agree.
My goddamn jacket.
Kid, took your clothes off. Definitely agree with you, man. Definitely appreciate the call as always, Shay. Stay safe out there, all right, my boy.
All right, you too. Hey, P-Kid, calm down, bro.
Hey, man, listen, I'm a really chill guy, man. I really am. But when it get rolling, it get rolling. Like, we just, once we get there, we there. And we just gonna be there until we figure it out. And so at this point, me and him would just have an on-site agreement. He may not know about it, but he don't know it.
Hey, if we being real, our whole friendship kind of started off violence. So
our whole friendship started of us actually almost getting into with a bunch of people at a spot. He did something mad reckless that they shouldn't have did, and he was the only person behind me. At that point, I didn't even know his name. I couldn't even pronounce his last name. I was like, "Who's the Italian dude? The Italian dude with the black chick?" Like oh man, this is definitely absolutely vodka, by the way.
Let's go out to the 214 Marv out in Dallas, man. He been on the line for a minute. Marv, what's good?
My bad, Marv.
What's going on, guys?
It's aggressive over here, man. It's aggressive, but we working through it, Marv. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm listening to P Kid. I mean, ain't no thing. Let him blow it off, and we'll be done with it. We worried about the Bulls right now. That guy ain't talking about nothing. And also, I just wanted to say, man, you know, the show feel good when you get a win, how the fans calm down, and then P Kid get mad. Everybody, you know, everything changed, you know. But I want to address I want to address this call to Ringo. You know, I like to do that, Pat.
Hold on. Let's get a full screen here for you. Bow.
What's going on, man?
You doing all right?
I'm all right, man. It was good.
Why are you ducking away?
Why you ducking away? I told you when you lose one of your players, how you play. Now, Jimmy Butler didn't play today, and you get blowed out. Now, we ain't had Zach we ain't had a ball all year long, and we've been losing. You've been smiling. Now, as soon as one of your boys go down, you get blowed out by 23. I'm not talking noise because you got an easy schedule, but I'm just letting you know. Don't count your eggs before they hatch, baby, because anything could happen. And
he
you
hit
got
you
to
with that nice.
I ain't saying the Bulls. I ain't saying the Bulls are good. I'm not saying the Bulls are good, but I'm just showing you the difference when you don't have a team. What happened? And now maybe you can calm down. And you got I think 11 out of the last 18 games at home. So you're gonna beat well. That ain't no problem. But I want to let you know because P Kid don't get on you enough. I have to get on you when I call in because you be over there smiling when we lose.
I love it.
You know, P Kid see it, but I see it too, way from Dallas.
Right.
And you know what? I told you last time, when you lose in the playoffs, you're gonna be way hurt than if we lose. Because man, remember I told you talking about y'all supposed to win? Yeah, you supposed to win. You further in your progression than the Bulls, brother. You got swept last year, remember? You remember that? We didn't even make the playoffs.
Hey,
so back to the game.
He's saying the actual factuals right now.
Say P Kid. He
Hey,
might
you know
have tried, ain't he?
What's up?
I was just asking P Kid. Ringo ain't doing too much talking no more over there. See how he act when Miami lose? He told
Listen. I already said. First of all, we shot poorly in the second half tonight. That's one. Two, like I said, hey, I'm not finna talk to somebody I gotta look down on.
You know what, Ringo? After all that stretch we just went through, you know how many games we had in first place? You know how many games we had?
That don't matter. How many?
Ain't we
three?
We just lost
you
five
hung up that far.
games out of first place. 1 game out of second place. But I don't want us to move. We need to stay right where we are. But to the game. Hopefully we can get Caruso back, man, guys, real soon.
Go ahead and run away from
we get Caruso back. Pat, we ain't gonna even worry about that. You know, you saying 20-3. Don't worry about that.
Hey,
we don't want to go 20-3.
It's behind us
because
now.
if we go. Okay, one more thing I want to add. Do y'all still believe Brooklyn ain't ready? You see what they did last night?
I saw what Kyrie did last night.
Hey, yeah, not so much what Brooklyn did, what Kyrie did last night.
That's right. And Pat, make sure you remind Ringo he might get Brooklyn in the first round.
Oh, that's how it's looking right now, man. I mean, I hate to see it for you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Listen, if the Miami Heat have to play the Nets in the first round, and Kyrie can play, we're looking at them getting a gentleman's sweep.
Hey,
because no one on their team can stick Kyrie, let alone stick Kyrie and KD.
You giving them one.
That's right. I'm gonna say this, Pat, because I know you got to get out of there.
Go ahead.
Boston won again tonight, guys. So we still a half game up on Boston.
Yeah.
But with us winning, that separates us from Cleveland just a little bit in that 4 or 5 spot. You need to stay there, guys. I'm telling you. Now we only 1 game out of second, guys. And Philly and Milwaukee. Well, I think Boston got a pretty rough, but we got 2 games that we should win. But we don't want to just lose games. We want to win. But if we can stay in this 3, 4, 5 slot, I think we'd be all right. And Ringo, you know I'm just talking noise, baby.
Yeah, man.
Man,
I love it, bro.
Baby.
I love it, man.
Hey, stay safe out there, Marv. You know we love when you call in, man.
Appreciate
you, man. And P Kid, come on, baby. P Kid, you know you bigger than that. You ain't got to let that boy know how you feel. He all right. Take care, guys.
I appreciate it.
Hey.
Hey, you know the one thing that I gotta say about this.
Neck, dog.
I gotta say this. Y'all really don't understand that this is who I am.
It really.
Hey, this is who I am. Like, honestly, I'm not really bothered. But like, I've always been this loud, rambunctious person. The maturity has been like for me to be more reserved and stuff like that. But like, when we get to it, we get to it. And
when y'all see, the bigger man is here, kid usually somewhere right around down here in the muck.
But if you want to get to it,
when it's time to be the bigger man, kid down here with us. we all in the dirt together. Ain't nothing wrong with being in the dirt.
It depends on what we talking about. I mean,
hey,
but here's the thing. I'll say this though, it's just difficult. It's one thing to have fans against you. Like, this ain't the Russell Westbrook, they calling me Westbrook type moment.
Yeah.
But when you have people who are like supposedly in the trenches and they're trying to build, been there while you're building your platform and building your name in this space, you don't expect people to come left field for like hate for no reason. Like, it's uncalled for. Like, it's not even like a thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's almost like, why? It's like, why?
I expect hate at any moment because we killing this thing out here, dog. Ain't nobody really messing with us on this level, bro. We 3 young brothers, 2.5, and 2.5. What? My daddy's white. Shout out to him. I'm not ashamed of it. Half and half. I'm like a great coffee creamer out here. Watch your work. But but hey, you know what I'm saying? If we,
what is he talking about?
He don't even know.
What is he talking about?
If Buzz want to come at me and have beef with me, that's all good because I ain't got beef.
I want you to know how pause worthy that statement was. I'm like a great coffee cream out here. What you mean by that, my boy?
Nah, that ain't on pause.
It's not a pause.
Hey, Ringo, what you mean by that, my boy?
Keep going to the calls, man. We out in the 404, man. Let's go out to. Is this Maul? Who is this? 404. I should remember this number. What's going on, man? Oh, this Q.
What's going on, Pat? Kid? Yeah, this me.
What's going on with you, my boy? How you feeling?
We just sliding down the road. You know how we do. This situation with old boy, it brings me to something that I wanted to say a couple times ago, but I've been waiting for P Kid to be back on because we done had a couple of exchanges, and I like it. I like y'all flavor, and I pray for your success.
Appreciate you, brother.
I'm glad you on Locked On Bulls.
Appreciate you.
Right? I want you to build it up, right? I want it 20 years from now, or whatever it is, when I'm sitting at the villa on the island, retired, and we on another platform where I can actually see your face, and the technology is built up, and you guys are standing on top, and you rolling, or whatever it is that you're doing as the platform grows, I want to be right there with you.
Hey, I appreciate that.
That's my prayer for you.
I appreciate
that,
so
man. Thank you.
So when we go at it, whether it's me and PK in the chat or whatever it is that's going on, my standpoint is always for the content. It'll never be personal. It'll never be on some dumb nonsense.
Yeah.
Right? So I just wanted to say that, but I wanted PK to be on because I didn't want him to think that when we go at it, that it's coming from a negative place. Somebody got to be able to bring the sword. That's cool, right? This clown that we talking about, bro, I ain't bought a Sun-Time since the 90s with Lacey Banks. I was in high school. Right? So we ain't even got to even talk about that.
Yeah.
Keep building, keep growing, right? Keep doing your thing. Because like I said, when I'm laid back on the villa, on the island, in a couple of years, and they grow up, I'm going to still be calling in. I'm going to be right there with you. So I appreciate what you're doing. Keep rolling.
Shout out to you, bro.
As far as the game tonight, the Bulls just did what they're supposed to do. I'm on the same thing that I've been to the beginning of the season, right? You're building a contender, right? You haven't played well against good teams. That's cool, right? Because I wasn't expecting necessarily a championship this year. Anyway, I've been on the same track. So to me, it's just one of them professional wins. It's Detroit, man. Let's just be honest about it, right? You're supposed to beat Detroit. Keep it moving, right? I agree with Marv. You know, if you can stay in that 4 or 5 range, possibly get out of that first round. Boston's going to be tricky for us because they're playing good ball. Ringo, Marv's right. You got the booby prize waiting for you. Because if Brooklyn ends up in the 8th spot, you going home, dog. Y'all going home. I mean, it's just the bottom line, man. So I'm kind of glad that the slide for us is happening because that's the booby prize, bro. Brooklyn gonna be waiting for you, and ain't gonna be nothing you can do with them folks, right? And you're not looking down on us because last time I checked, 6 is greater than 3, dog. Right? So you're not looking down on me as a Bulls fan. You got to get on my level first.
Championship.
Okay,
I'm caught up again. Hey, 6 is greater than 3. We caught up again. Hey, you lost us for a second there, Q. I was like, 6 is greater than 3. That's not how seeding works. Championships. We back with you. We back with you.
Hey.
Yeah. So in the ultimate game, you below me, dog. Again, but let's not forget.
Hey man, do something recent, bro.
Right? I've been on this block. Right? I remember when you was trotting out Ronnie Cyclone, Grant Long, and Glenn Rice, Steve Smith.
Hey, you talking facts right now. Tokyo talk. I like it.
Fuck them. Right. So, I love it. You guys be good, P-Kid. Keep doing your thing. If you need me to pull up, me and the dog will pull up with the truck.
I appreciate it, Q. Thanks so much, man.
Hey, we roll up on him in the semi.
All right, bro.
Hey,
be safe out there, my man. Thank you so much.
Hey, Q, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate all the love as always, man. Stay safe out there. All right, brother. Stay safe on them roads for real.
Man, y'all be good.
Always,
bro. Be safe.
Hey, that'll be hilarious. We all roll up to the Chicago sometimes. A whole bunch of the subscribers in the chat just like, so we just want to hear what he was talking about with the crew. We got the crew.
Hey, by the way, so Q is he over the road?
I think he over the road, yeah.
Over the road. Hey, shout out to, I didn't realize how many drivers actually tuned in. And I understand the importance of it when you all are doing the long trips and stuff like that. So appreciate y'all and shout out to y'all, especially those of minorities. Because I think
that's why we get a lot of the, hey, somebody tell me what the score is.
Got you. You know what? That makes a whole lot of sense.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to get better at saying the score during the live calls because I realized like Q be on there, like he's probably not staring at his phone. I would at least hope he's not while hitting over the road. You know what I'm saying? Like we really, this the thing, dog. That mugs are threatened by us because we really are replacing radio. Mugs are putting us on Bluetooth.
Back in my day.
You know what? For that reason, though, it actually, interestingly enough, I was looking at like our demographics and stuff like that and who tunes in and stuff like that. And I have love for everybody. Like none of this stuff is ever personal. Like I appreciate them saying that. And, I never thought it was personal and stuff like that. Like for real. But the one thing I will say is like, it makes me want to be a better commentator, knowing that we have those who kind of depend on us for that type of level of entertainment and stuff like that. Like it depends. Like that makes me want to be better.
And that's why I love doing this, dog. Like knowing that people like really come to us, like, no, I'm replacing you. And it's no disrespect to the people that do it. Like Chuck Swirsky's a great radio call. We've had him here on the show. You know what I'm saying? Bill Winnington, absolutely championship Chicago Bull player. Shout out to him. Stacey King, no disrespect to him or Adam Amin. I love Adam. That's the dude, man. He came up similar to us, but in the radio roles. You know what I'm saying? He started off as an intern at ESPN 1000. Now he over there killing it on the game. So it's all love to all of them, man. It's never now we doing that.
How do we make that happen?
We doing that where we can have it there and like Muggs is there. We doing that. I don't know yet, but we doing that.
Does that mean that we all got to get like the Oculus and like host it there?
Probably, yeah, probably.
But we doing that.
We gonna have to make that a special event. Let's keep it going to the phones, man. We got Maul on the line. He been waiting for a little while. And then we got Robert. We're gonna close it out with you and Robert, man. Hey, shout out to all y'all that pull up and show love. Real talk, man. Let's go out to Maul on the line. Maul, what's good?
What's good, gentlemen? What's good, man?
How
y'all feeling tonight? I see somebody tried to come ask for that smoke tonight.
Smoking on sometimes pack tonight.
PK said, you don't want this cancer, boy. I stay ready. I stay ready because I ain't got to get ready.
That's a fact, though.
I feel you on that. That's a fact. Straight facts. Straight facts. I love it. Look, at the end of the day, we got the W. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
It's Detroit. Anytime we can beat Detroit, it's a special place in my heart as a Bulls fan. Even when we suck, you know, like
That's
anytime we can beat them is a special thing.
That's a fact.
So I'm happy for that. But I don't even think Bulls fans really care about this game tonight because we won and we happy, but we just want. I know a lot of people calling in are going to tell you this. Look, don't worry about Joe Crowley. I learned about Joe Crowley a year ago at the beginning, maybe last year, when we were talking, when Matt and Big Dave talked about him, and they interviewed him on Locked On Bulls before and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But it was the things they talked about when it came to him was just he's one of those. He was a troll before trolling was a thing. You know, before we called them trolls, he was a troll. He always got to take shots at people. He's one of them people who will go out there and say some things like, "Oh, we need to trade Zach LaVine because Zach's not this." And it's not even that he really means it. He's just trying to get a reaction out of people.
Yeah.
Don't trip on him. Continue your grind. I guarantee you, if he could be mad about you getting Locked On Bulls, it don't matter because the real fans wanted you on Locked On Bulls. Like I told you the other day, if anybody has to replace Matt and Big Dave, you and Hayes are the perfect two brothers. Only other people who could have replaced it was P-Kid with you or Jamal from Bulls Central, Aiden. Like there's only a few other people who could have replaced Matt and Big Dave. Yeah. And I guarantee you, nobody wants to see Joe Crowley. That's why they didn't offer him the position. A lot of Bulls fans don't like him already.
Hey, shout out
I
to
appreciate
you,
that love, man.
I really do appreciate all the love y'all give it, man.
Hey, like I said, don't trip on it. Keep grinding. Forget what the haters say. Everybody, anytime somebody tries to step up and come up, like you said, there's going to be a lot of people who want to keep you down because they don't want to see you rise and get on their level.
Yeah.
It don't matter. At the end of the day, you going about it the way that shit was disrespectful. I hope y'all got a day. Keep y'all still got a day job. Well, I'm keeping my family. That's the only thing that matters. As a man, from one man to another, the only thing that matters is how I feed my family. As long as what I'm doing ain't illegal and it ain't hurting nobody, I'm feeding my family the same way you feeding yours. We might do it in different ways. You went the old school route. I'm going with what is offered to me. That's all y'all got to worry about. Keep grinding. Bulls fans gonna love y'all forever.
Hey, shout out to you, Ma.
Shout out to you, my man. Appreciate
you, man.
Stay safe out there. All right, my boy.
100. Later.
100. That's hey, dog. I really appreciate y'all showing love. I really do, man, because it shows me that y'all appreciate what we do. And it's not just showing me love, it's showing the whole team love, man. The team is in the building. And that's why we doing this, man, because y'all enjoy it. Ain't no point in us doing Bulls live calls if Muzz don't like it. Like, I enjoy it. It's fun for me. I really enjoy calling the games. But like when Muzz was like, no, we need this. Because y'all remember, some of the OGs remember, we went to one game a week last year. Because we was like, ain't nobody, it's not really that.
We was going 1 to 2
like,
games
yo, what y'all doing?
Yeah, I think it was one game. I don't even know if I was there for that game, but I think I was tuning in and we saw the comments and it was just like we were only doing marquee games.
Yeah, we were doing the bigger games.
Doing the bigger games. And you know what game it was? It was the Warriors game that set it off. The Warriors game set it off.
5K.
Yeah. The Warriors game and the Portland game.
Yeah,
that Portland game was legendary.
We
But
got
that absolutely
games.
changed our viewpoint on it because of all the comments and stuff like that. I think that was, even to this day, those are the two highest called games.
It's still
viewed
two of the
games that we
highest.
did.
Shit. DeMar might have beat them. DeMar game winners might have beat them, but they might still be. Let me see. They might still be the two highest called games on the.
That
let's
one
see.
and when we call one Bear,
Popular
we call
upload.
one
Golden
Bears
State
game.
is still up there.
Hey, we called one Bears game, bro. He flipped that chat and it was over with.
Thought that was the best.
No,
clip
that
ever.
one. Our highest video is still when Kid broke the chair. When we got
I
Justin.
didn't break the chair. You broke the chair. Oh,
No,
you
when
mean
you-
we dragged
Because
when we got Justin.
damn, I just remember that night because you was just tripping off of Bro, how'd you get that football?
Oh,
Dog,
yeah. I was hyped. I threw the ball. I didn't realize it bounced off the wall and rolled back to Ringo. And so I knew I threw the ball, and then I saw Ringo with the ball. And I was putting 2 and 2 together, and I was like, hold on.
You know what? To this day, I really don't know if people know I fell off that chair and I broke
I know
the
he
chair.
fell. That's why we was laughing.
I broke the chair because I was laughing so hard because you was thirsty for that pick from New York. You wanted New York to have that pick so bad just to see us trade
but
up.
the thing about it though, I was hurt because I'm like, okay, we really finna move on Daniel Jones. Like, we really finna move on Daniel Jones to get
He
Justin
heard it.
Fields.
Hey, we heard it. We traded the pick.
Dog, it was the funniest thing ever.
On Micah and Smitty.
It was the despair in Ringo's voice into me instantly just losing my mind that we got the pick.
But the thing that
we
made
walked off camera at the
sorry
same
about it,
time.
though,
Wildest thing in the world. Ryan Pace gave us that moment.
But then you want to know the
Oh,
crazy
you better
thing
get it
about
right,
though?
dog.
I put that on my draft board because I'm okay.
My man RP.
I like how you
did
did that
done.
because you can still rep him.
My man RP didn't get it done initially, but he came through in the clutch. I don't care what y'all say. His only mistake was keeping Nagy too long. That was his only goal. Okay. Ian Trubisky. Trubisky over Deshaun Watson. All right, listen. Anyway, whatever. Okay, we'll leave it. Hey, listen. Here's a question I've always wanted to ask. In hindsight, it kind of worked out.
No,
because we wouldn't have had a QB that could play.
We wouldn't have had one last year. If Deshaun liked Chicago, we'd have one this year. Like Deshaun isn't.
But if he liked Chicago, he would have liked the Masseuses even more.
All right, we're gonna go out to Robert Schwartz on the phone.
Yeah, just go ahead to the last one. We need to get out of here.
Let's go to Robert Schwartz, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Robert, what's good?
You gotta admit that's funny.
Robert, save the show, man.
Save
the show, Robert.
Save the show. Mitchell Trubisky. He's gonna get his money.
He definitely gonna.
Oh God, he is. Oh God, he is. That man about to get paid.
We kind of messed him up in Chicago, but that's okay. But the Bulls got him
like this.
Hey, what's your Bulls thoughts, man? We can't get depressed again.
You depressed? He coming to the Giants.
Y'all, Russell Westbrooked him.
He's coming here.
Hey, Ringo, what happened to Miami?
Oh boy, Robert.
Did they forget to play?
We shot bad.
Did they forget? Did they forget to play against a high team? Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
Give me a crap, Ringo.
Hey man, I love it. I'm here for it. Hey, it's no fun. I've been trolling y'all all year. We up 3-0. We up 3-0 on y'all.
Yep, that's fine.
Hey,
it doesn't matter when it's regular season because you flip the page. It's 0-0. It's a whole new ballgame.
How you like your steak?
You're absolutely right about that.
How you like your steak, Ringo?
I think he likes it well done.
Hey man, at this point, it's charcoal broiled. At this point,
It's coming to the Giants. And
what'd you see tonight that you liked, Robert?
All right.
A lot of ball movement, and whoever's hot, pass it to them. Don't go away. Just like the Milwaukee game, how the Bulls had some energy in that third quarter. Billy Donovan should have just left who was out there that was giving the energy to Milwaukee, because we could have beat Milwaukee that night.
Yeah.
But that's a different story because Giannis, he likes to travel a lot and they don't make any calls. I'm like with Pete Kidd, how they're not making a lot of these calls, but it's always against us, and then that brings our confidence down. And it gets us out of our game. But we got our weapons coming back. Caruso is a full goal in practice. I've seen it. And Patrick Williams is a full goal in practice. So they're coming back probably next week. You get those two pieces, I'm not worried about anybody. Bring on Brooklyn. Bring on Philly. Because I got three people that could defend Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
All you had to do against Giannis is make a wall. And he can't go through it. Frustrate him a little.
I don't know if I say he can't go through it, but but it make it harder.
He can't go through it.
It makes it harder.
Yeah. Now you got Tristan Thompson and Vucevic. Now you're getting Patrick Williams back healthy at the right time. Then you get Lonzo Ball at the right time. People that never knew that we're going to be this good. And, we had a 5-game losing streak. Okay, everybody goes through it. It's a growing pain.
Yeah.
I said we're going to be fine. I'm fine with it. We were in first. I don't know how long, back and forth. And now Miami, Philly, Milwaukee, now us. Like the caller said, I'm fine with the 3, 4, 5th spot. You can have the first spot because whoever is going to be in that 8th spot is going to be pretty tough to beat because they're going to be, they're going to have an edge on their shoulder. Okay, we're in the 8th seed. Well, we're going to see this first seed and try to kick them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miami gets Brooklyn when they're healthy, like Kyrie can play. They could be a dangerous team. Like P. Kid said, they'll get a gentleman first exit.
I definitely could see them getting a gentleman's sweep for sure. That'd be wild. Ooh, has that ever happened? Oh, that has, right? That was
We Believe Warriors. No, it wasn't a sweep.
No, Denver.
Denver. Yeah, that's right. Denver upset a 1 seed, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate the call in as always, Robert, man. Appreciate you for tuning in and showing love, man.
I hope you guys don't get any breaking news tomorrow with the NFL.
We do keep getting breaking news 10 minutes before the show ends, man. We appreciate that love, though. Stay safe out there. All right, Robert?
You too.
We get breaking news. We going longer. I don't care what Pat say. I'm keeping it live.
Hey, man, I have to raise a child sometimes, too.
I'll stay on the live. You do what you need to do.
You can do that. I seen a comment. Mr. T. He said 3 days of rest before playing Cleveland. Let's look ahead to that next game before we get up out of here, fellas. Bulls got Cleveland next. They have Jared Allen essentially what seems like done. We saying done for the year?
They say out indefinitely, so I'm not gonna say completely done.
If you're not putting a date on it at this point, that's probably done for the year. That could even be playoff time at that point.
But the Cavs gonna be on a back-to-back, right?
You said what?
The Cavs got a back-to-back, right?
Will they have a back-to-back on that? Let's double check that before.
Because we gotta play. I know that we gotta play them.
Because the Bulls don't have another game until what is that? Thursday? Friday? That's
Cavs
Saturday, actually.
No, that's Saturday. Had to do math.
Play the Heat Friday. Yeah, they got a back-to-back.
Cavs got a back-to-back in there, so that's going to be interesting. Hopefully they work the Heat out, use all their energy to do that.
No,
and they
you're welcome.
Chicago,
I'll say you're welcome in advance.
He definitely said it before we. They played it.
He owned it. And Jared Allen, you know what I'm saying? Jared Allen is a big loss for Cleveland, right? Because defensively they lose a lot. Listen, I understand that we're saying they still got all those big men in there. You've still got Mobley. You've still got, but after that, it's not what you think. Y'all know what Larry Markkinen is defensively, beatable. Y'all know what Kevin Love is defensively, beatable. And this is not Kevin Love of old either. This is Kevin Love of new, who is, I mean, he's probably starting for them at this point now. Because they've gone with that big man lineup so much. I will say I haven't tuned into one game. Did they win? They did win tonight. They beat the Pacers.
That's cool. Hey,
Yes,
what's wild to me is that the Rockets are beating the Lakers.
That's not wild.
that's not wild. Dang,
No Christian Wood tonight.
Darius
No.
Garland had 41. Now it's wild. No Christian Wood. Now it's
No
wild.
Christian Wood.
Darius Garland had 41 last game.
It's the
Mobley
Lakers.
playing, Okoro playing, Markkanen playing heavy minutes. I've refused to cut Dean Wade. That's perfect. Also playing heavy minutes for them, and then Stevens off of the bench playing heavy minutes for them. So they've gone a little bit smaller because they've still got those two big guys. You can go smaller. You can play a regular center power forward matchup. Lowry's now at the 4, Mobley's at the 5. It still works out perfectly for them. They were basically playing 2 centers and a power forward at 3. Yeah, I said a dub tonight. Everybody said a dub tonight. No, I think you said an L, didn't you?
I said it was an L against the Cavs. I got it right here. I got it right here, not for the free. I don't even know you. Listen, right here.
No, not for the free. I don't even know you.
So you got a W. Steph got a W.
10 days. Hey, you got to know the TikTok for that one. 10 days.
I wasn't expecting that.
Hey, listen. So I had an L. However, I would like to change it. I had an L, but I want to change it.
It's in stone. You can't change it.
Listen, I have new information though.
Hey, oh my God.
My new information is they're on a back-to-back. If I knew they were on a back-to-back, if I knew they were on a back-to-back, I would have said it was a W.
Hey, you didn't look at that.
Throw the whole thing
I'm looking at it now. It's Wednesday. The game is Saturday. What are you talking about? I can make a change. It's not like I can't lock it. Hey, listen, I'm not Ringo. I didn't pick the wrong team at the beginning of the season and roll with them. Like I can make a change here.
Hey, first of all, we're not gonna act like you just didn't pick Portland. Let's roll with that.
First off, we're not going to talk about that because Portland's getting opened up right now.
You want to slide past that.
Anyway, not for the free. I picked the L for the Cavs, but guess what?
Karis LeVert is also out for the Cavs and has been for a while. He's also got the hamstring.
I got a dub for the Bulls. Back to back, they got to face Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson the night before. Then they got to deal with Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan.
You had the Karis LeVert information.
I didn't have that information.
He been out.
Who didn't have that?
Whoa. First of all, I'm not going to battle both of you all. I'm not going to battle both of you all. Hey, listen. Hey, hold on, chat. They're not going to gang up on me. I don't know who they thought they was. They're not going to gang up on me. All right? They're not going to do it. All right? So you're not going to West brick me. They're not going to do it. You put some respect on my name. Okay? I said it was an L because I didn't have the information. It's a W.
Fam, I ain't going to lie to you. The reason I said the 10-day, did you see Ricky comment? We're not going to post it, but did you see Ricky comment? 10 days?
And I knock her out the park, respectfully.
And I knock her out the park. She all world.
She all world. I got to go. No.
It's been a while.
Here, man.
We done went over an hour on this mug, man. We done gave y'all a heck of a post-game show. Half of it, I'd say about 70% of it, we didn't even talk about the Bulls. Great win by the Bulls, man. Glad my Bulls finally got a dub. Glad we broke the losing streak. As always, man, it's your boy Pat the Designer, joined by, as y'all can tell, the pettiest man alive, Mr. P. Kid, and of course, the man formerly known as Ringo J. Stefan the Don. Chat, we really do love y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for showing so much love. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Bulls get a dub next time. Versus Cleveland, for sure.